Okay, what in the world are you looking at? So what you're looking at is injury. You see that squiggly line in the middle? That's called a larval gallery, and that larval gallery has a serpentine pattern. Just below that light-colored larval gallery serpentine pattern is a exit hole, tiny little thingy there. But what I want you to see is a wound that little injury caused. And I'm gonna put my toes down there for reference. Okay, that's the size of the wound. It's about 1 foot in length, and its widest point in width would be 3 inches. I'm going to come up to another injury. Again, very small wiggly squiggly line in the middle, and you see a large patch of injury. Okay, again here, and then 2 more up here. All right, and so the point of this hopefully short video is that this injury was made likely, I'm going to go with an educated guess of 6 to 7 years ago, okay? And then what you see is the formation of Callus Wood on the left and the right. And what you see up there where it's kind of pinching together, it's kind of like the zipping up of a sleeping bag. I've described this before in another video. Same with down here. It's kind of like a zipping up of the sleeping bag here. What that means is the tree is managing this very wound, and it wants to close over that wound so there's no more rot introduced to the heartwood of the tree. In addition, the tree naturally needs to do this successfully so that it can create vascular tissue to supply water to the tips of the tree. So we're doing a little bit of cleanup here, trying to take some of the dead wood out for aesthetic purposes. What I also want to say then is this loose bark was just now made present and easy to peel off. From the ground, it'd be very difficult to detect this type of injury without being able to peel off the actual bark, okay? And that can be a delay in the data that we receive, whether it's a homeowner or, say, a professional from the ground, down there, the ground, okay? And the other thing is so here we are, September 23, 2022. In 2020, we gave this tree an injection for emerald ash borer. Prior to us, there was a landscape contractor had been using a product and a delivery method that was very, very insufficient, and it was more or less a disservice to my client. The disservice is there was still a lot of damage done, and there's a lot of damage or dieback in this tree that we're trying to get out. Okay. Small conundrum for someone like myself is even after I've done using a injection method that is widely approved in my industry, and then 2, using a product to actually kill the wood boring insect inside, it may have an appearance that we didn't do our job in 2020. But there's, like I say, there's kind of I'm saying here is there's a delayed response to, say, external dieback in a tree, and we've already taken out some pretty big dead branches in here. And so there was a false impression for the homeowner that they were protecting their tree or someone was doing them a good service, but it wasn't really so. And I guess the point is, like, if you throw a stone into a pond, that ripple is going to take a while to reach to the other edge of the pond, and that ripple can kind of be that data or that information, right, that the water was disturbed way over here, and it has to travel over here to be received. That can kind of be the case with trees if they're in decline. It takes a while to gather data, information, to figure out what is going on, and then eventually we might have a full understanding. And then especially the closer we get into a tree and so on, then we'll see more data, especially from a tree guy's position or point of view. I have to be in the tree. From down there, it's very difficult to get an understanding. Okay, thanks, bye.